Okay, I should be live. It says there are 9 people watching. YouTube tells me there are 0 people watching. I guess we'll see which one is true. Let's see, what do I need to get rid of? I'll pause this sucker. All right. Second, oh, third. Snap. Tony, Michelle, Jim, Jesse, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Dapper, Carl, ahoy. A newbie, welcome. Glad you can make it. Cameron, hey. That Christine, always getting in there. Yeah. Anna, hey, look who it is. It's summer. It's actually kind of the end of my summer. Hey, Joseph, yeah, it's been a while, right? Like days. The new Karis showed up. Well, there you go. So it's like actually kind of the end of my summer. As you know, I'm a school teacher. Jealous of the beer sounds. So I start teaching next week. Like next Tuesday is my first day of this semester. Tuesday? Apparently. So anyway, Tuesday is when my school starts. Although I kind of start on Monday with meetings and stuff. So, celebrating the end of a summer with my favorite summer beer, Shiner's Ruby Redbird. If you can get this, go for it. It is a delicious beer with ruby red grapefruit, which is specific to Texas. I believe they made it at Texas A&M or some weird thing. So, anyway, I had a Bell's Oberon in the fridge, but I held it up to the light, and there's like a lot of stuff in the bottom, and maybe it's just an unfiltered beer, but it was looking awful chunky, and I decided not to get any beer-related food poisoning, so, you know. Christoph, yeah, I never saw you. Storms didn't let you leave Boston. Oh, that sucks, man. Hey, Brian, welcome. It is the good stuff, man. Oh, you mean the stuff in the bottom of the Bells? I don't know. It didn't say it was unfiltered on the bottle. Let me see. And I've never looked before. Let's see. I don't know, man. I don't know. Doesn't say it's unfiltered, although it is a wheat beer, so maybe that's just wheat or something. I don't know. Anyway, whatevs. Oh, Brian, it's got some sediment for sure. There was something going on. Hey, there's Mr. Nose back here. Hi, Nose. You want to come over here? Come on. That's a good boy. You can come over. Yeah. Actually, let me take my headphones down so he doesn't knock those over. This cat is feeling good. Hey, there you are. What's up, Sarah? This cat is feeling pretty good, it seems. He's jumping up on all the things. So that's pretty good. Right before I went to, went on vacation, he developed like a weird limp, and so I ended up taking him to the doctor, as I was saying last week. And I was a little worried about him, just leaving him here with the kids, feeding him or whatever, but he is doing great. Come on. Yeah, you gotta come up here so people can see you. And, well, anyway, the back of your head. Thanks. So anyway, he's doing good. So the first of the animals to show up. I doubt we'll see any of the rest. Audrey came home early today to get some rest after the DC Pen Show. Often when there's a pen show, she'll get half day on the next Friday, so... Hey, bud. So all the animals are probably in there sleeping with her, except for this one who decided to come in here and make an appearance. So that's the animal story. Sad trombone. Well, she needs all the cuddly animals, I suppose. Certainly we won't be seeing Scraggles. That dog loves a nap. So, yeah. Anyway, so this cat is laying on my desk here, taking up pretty much the whole thing. So... I've got over here on my side table, if you can see past the, this thing, the microphone. Hey, Jesse, welcome, welcome. I've got my DC haul, which is actually a fairly small haul. I tend to not get a lot of stuff at DC for some reason. I don't really know why. It might just be kind of overload. There's a million things there, and so I just don't, I don't zero in on any one thing to get. Might be part of it. What's this cat video you're sending me here? Cats of Beirut. I'll check that out later. Thanks, Jim. Aqua's there. All right, fair enough. Yeah, my aunt has a serious crush on your bird, Sarah. Um, she's really into pets, and she loves that bird there. Yep. Um, so I'm going to San Francisco. We'll see what I get from there. I hope that Brute Force shows up. I haven't seen any of those pens in person, but those pens look pretty dope on the interwebs, and so I'm hoping I can get a cool Brute Force pen, but we'll see. Have I figured San Francisco out? Oh, Jesse, probably. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, birds aren't really my jam, but I get it. I get it. Woot, San Francisco. Yeah, you going out there, Anna? As far as I know, yeah, Brute Force pens. Yeah, check them out, Jesse. Jesse Justice, you will probably like that. Hey, Evan, welcome. Really nice to meet you in DC. Glad we could talk. Yeah, that's another guy who's a big fan of cores and stuff. We spent a while talking to Elaine from Jet Pens. Oh, you're even having a table. Nice. Nice. Oh man, Sarah's just looking for a place to stay. Will I be going to Dallas? I will be going to Dallas, as far as I know. Hey, Oscar, welcome. Yeah, I'll be going to Dallas. You'll find me at the Franklin Christoph table. As far as I know, I'm going to Dallas, and I will be working there. I forget when that show is. Let me look at my calendar right quick. This is my Kokyo Jibun Techo. Really like this as a calendar. It is real good. It's actually not July anymore. We can flip this page over. Heartguard 7-8. Okay, good. Means that Scraggles is due for a heartworm pill. San Fran. Yeah, Dallas isn't until the end of September. All right, so not until the 28th and 29th. But yeah, I'll be there. I will be there. Why no drive and type? Oh. Good luck. But yeah, I will be there for sure. It'll be cool. / Samantha beat you. And also me, right, Jim? Yeah. Anyway. So I figured I'd look through and show y'all what I got at the old DC pen show. Because that is always a good time. And we'll just kind of chat. It's kind of what's up. Miss a week of work and come to Colorado? Yeah, right. Man, Colorado. Colorado being right after Dallas kind of sucks. And I mean, it really sucks for especially all the makers and stuff. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Hey, Claire, welcome. All right. So first up, a couple of people did some very nice Gerg. Jesse, you're crashing on someone else's floor? That's hilarious. There were a couple of Jim Rouse memorial type things. Now, Jim Rouse doesn't really care, didn't like memorials. He was more of a, like, you know, raise a glass sort of guy. So, you know, Dallas didn't move theirs. Well, Dallas usually is in the end of September. They just moved it because of some holidays. So I guess they decided to move it back. But having Dallas and San Francisco right next to each other didn't work either. There are too many shows, man. I think that might be the case. Hey, Sandra, welcome. So, Word Up Ink Department. Both of them were Coke related. Brad Dowdy got a few of these. So you may have seen these on the tables if you were there hanging out at the DC Pen Show. There were a few people that got these. He only got, I didn't get terribly many because apparently these are kind of expensive, but he gave me one. So this is a Have a Coke with Jim. He was notorious for his Coke drinking. And then this one came on a whole bunch of cans like the next day with Sandra. And I think Alexander made the graphic. You can correct me if I'm wrong there, but these are pretty nice, and I managed to cut mine off and save it. So anyway, I will be I'll be keeping that. So that was really nice. I know that this one coming on Saturday kind of broke a couple of people down. I was talking to some people like, man, Saturday was going fine, and then that showed up and kind of wrung the tears out of people. So that was nice. I was walking around with, and some people saw these, and I guess some people didn't. I got a new logo made, which is fun, and so I had some buttons. So this is my first little bit of merch, yeah, that Franklin Christoph Flex Nib actually looks a lot like the title on the top of my channel. I'm kind of wondering if Alexander got this from my channel, but I don't really know. I would be cool if you did. That would be neat, but I don't know that he did or not. Might just be a coincidence. But so I have these sweet merches. I made a few bucks, so I'll be able to get more merch basically. But that's part of the new logo, which is the little nib with an eye in it. I like it. I think it's neat. Yeah, tell that bird not to eat your to-do list, man. Most likely to Ohio. Yeah, I haven't done Ohio yet. We'll have to see how it goes. Didn't mean to make people cry. Well, it's the kind of way it goes. I mean, like, it was a bit of a tough show for a lot of people because, well, I'll see you in a couple of weeks there, Jesse. I'll have some. I'll probably make them available online in some way, but I want to get a P.O. box first so I can do shipping and stuff like that more easily. But it was kind of a bad... It wasn't a bad show. It was just... It was kind of rough because we'd spent a couple of weeks trying to, like, get that behind us a little bit. And then you have people come up and, like, offer condolences. And everybody understands. I mean, it's the thing that you need to do, right? But it kind of drags your psyche back to the loss. And so that can be tough. And so, it's one of those things. Like, there's no good solution to it. You just kind of got to push through. And then another pin showed up. Speaking of pins, I'm going to say buttons because I can't say pin. You didn't get one, Sandra? That's weird. You should have gotten some. But yeah, I'll bring it to Pin Club on Sunday. See if anybody wants one. And that is this, which is the Calligraphy. We have a friend who is a calligrapher, this dude, Nick. And he was doing this at... The heck show was it? Was it Atlanta maybe? Or I think it might have been Atlanta. Anyway, it was a while ago. And so Sandra had these made. This was also a sticker mule project. And this is actually from the calligraphy that he drew me. Because it was the least of the obscene ones. He didn't like draw pictures of things. And these more flourishes. Yeah, you can never have too many flourishes. But anyway, so that's fun. I don't know if I want to wear this around much, but it is a fun button to have. So had fun with that. Something good with Audrey to Colorado. Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, sure. Why not? Absolutely more flourishes. Hey, Angela, welcome. Yeah, it's as respectable as it can be. You need that on a t-shirt. That would be hilarious. I don't know that I would wear that t-shirt though. Definitely, it wouldn't be cool if I was wearing that behind like a vendor table. I think they wouldn't really be psyched about it. It's fun hearing people try to explain those pins at the show. Yeah, I get it. What's the beer? It is grapefruity. It is Shiner's Ruby Redbird. I cracked open a second ago. If you can find this, get you some because it is delicious. And they only make it during the summer, and it kind of makes me feel like it's oh, Jim got modded, but I'll put it up there. Jim would wear that shirt. He probably would. But it's really good, and it makes me feel like it's summer. That's a summer shirt. Got your Kara's pin. It's color-coded yellow. I don't know what that nib size is. I don't either. They need to flip it and put the nib size on the nib. That's where nib sizes go, is on nibs, not on stupid color buttons. But whatever. As far as pens, I only got 2, and one of them's a loaner. So for most of the show, people were like, hey, what'd you get, Mike? And I'll tell you what I got. It was this. This is a Retro 51. This is an odd size of Retro 51. Let me grab another one right here. Oh, can't get it. There we go. You bought no pins? That's cool. So this is the regular size Retro 51. This is the one I got, which is a little bit smaller. And then there's this teeny tiny one that Audrey got at the Dallas Pen Show. So we've got like 3 different sizes of them. This is like a This is a one that you're not going to see because it was a prototype. They bring their prototypes from the factory because it's right there. It is teeny tiny. Throw one of the several local fruity summer beers in the suitcase. Well, I don't know if that's safe, but give it a shot, man. I used to have a friend mule 2 pens. I mean, MB. Oh, Mont 14. I don't know what a Mont Blanc 14 is, but sounds cool. Omas the Cinema. Wow. So yeah, little family. I mean, I've got a bunch of retro 51s over here. But the cool thing about this one is not that it's an odd size. It's that it is actually a multi-pen, and y'all know I like a multi-pen. I've got a few right here. But I've never seen a retro 51 multi-pen before. Mule the 45 I would have brought to Michelle. Yeah. To Michael? Not me. And so you turn it one way, and you get this time a blue, and you can see it's got a little blue band around it. These are just D1 refills. And on the you twist it the other way, and you get another one. This one I put a black one in. It actually came with an ink and a stylus, which is pretty neat. Anyway, so I'm psyched about that. I was actually using it while I was working the Anderson Pens table on Saturday, which is what, by the way, I did on Saturday. So if you came there on Saturday, you probably found me working there, because that's what I was up to, basically. And it was pretty good. Longboat 14 is from the 50s. Sounds neat. Jonathan Brooks sold so much on Friday. Yeah, probably. You've flown with beer several times? Wow, I've never tried that. I mean, I guess they serve it in the cabin, so that shouldn't be bad. Man, so good. All right, so that's the first pen I got. The Big Shot's a little thicker. Yeah, here's the Big Shot. Let me just take this out. So this is the Big Shot. This is the regular shot. It's not, the Big Shot's not longer, it's just thicker. And then there's this one. And then there's this one. So all different sizes. And then there's fountain pens and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I really like this Big Shot. In fact, I haven't found a Big Shot I've liked since, so it's the only one I have. But it's super good. This is the recreational titanium with rose gold. They don't make this one anymore. In fact, they stopped making it like right after I got it. So that's the way it goes sometimes. Let me rearrange these a little bit. There. Now I need a slot for this. I'm going to use it, so I don't need a slot yet. I got a Mont Blanc 220. Cool. I have 0 Mont Blancs still. One day I will get one. Big Shot is dope. Love vintage German pens. Cool. Piston fill and a hooded nib. Interesting. Dad, mom, the teenager, and the baby. Whole retro family. Yeah, right? Yep. I might have a few retros. All but 2 of these are... Well, I'll just leave those on there. Those are a few of our retros. Audrey has a pretty big retro collection too, actually. These two I actually won in Atlanta in a drawing. How about that? I won a thing. So that was neat. So yeah, that's the only pen I actually bought this weekend. And I have gone entire pen shows without buying anything at DC. That wasn't what happened this time, but it happens. A guy named Kevin came and gave me a knife, which is very cool. I'm not familiar with this knife maker, and it's actually not branded. I think he said it was CT, but if Kevin's here, he can tell me. This is basically D2, I think he said it was. Although on the side it says ZDP 189, so maybe it's the same thing, maybe not. But this is a fun little frame lock knife with a front flipper, which is weird. Flips open this way. But very sharp, nicely shaped blade. Very cool anodization. It's a titanium scale, but it's got like a bronze coating on it. So it looks cool. Looks cool. You never win anything either? Yeah, me either. I never do. You have 11 retros. Cool. Yeah, I don't... ZDP is far superior to D2, huh? Well, dope. Maybe he gave one to me, he didn't mean to. But this seems like a very nice steel. Although it does seem to already have like a couple little... It might be staining, but it might also be like a couple little tiny spots of rust already. Which is weird because it's just been in my pocket. You won a Monteverde Monza? Yeah, didn't you win that at the show? Only have the Pen Addict Retro 51? Yeah, I don't have that one, so good on you. I didn't get that one. How many do I have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we've got more than that, but you know, isn't super stainless? Yeah, it's not. I've got some like, cleaning, rust inhibitor oil stuff coming, so I'll be taking care of that. I do think I might have actually scuffed the diamond-like coating on this blade. You can see up here, maybe. All right, camera. I wish I could tell it where to focus. Maybe not. Anyway, up near the tip, you can see like some white bits. I was cutting some insulation, and it decided to, I don't know, get scuffed. You won the new Karis pen that you're inking up. Oh, nice. Where'd you win it from? Tell us other things, Christine. I got a bunch of paper this weekend, which is fun. I got these two, which are Oasis. You know, like the DLC on blades. Yeah, I mean, that's just how this one came. I didn't really choose it exactly. But also it's M4, and so I wanted the extra protection. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, I don't really mind that it's scuffed. Just that's the first scuff, and the first scuff is always the worst. So, these are Oasis notebooks, as it says there. And these are done by, it says Profolio on the back, which is interesting, because these are done by Nakabayashi. And Nakabayashi is just coming to the U.S. Kara's giveaway on Instagram. Oh, nice. Black Reactor Starline. Oh, cool. Yeah, actually, Kara's Customs had a pretty cool looking fountain pen there that was new, which is nice. It does look like they took Brian's Chewbacca's divot on the end of his pen and used that for theirs, which is, whatever. But I guess imitation is the best form of flattery or something. Nose, what are you doing? I know. Come on over here. He's over there just scruffling papers. Yeah, the Vertex, I think, might be what it's called. This is what the inside of this notebook looks like, which is really cool. It's got these lines, horizontal and vertical, and then it's got little dots in between, like in the interstitial spaces, which is pretty neat. And I like this ruling a lot, and so I got these two little notebooks because they were pretty cheap. I think Profolio might be a rebranding. What do they come in? It's this weird thing, like I just showed you, Angel. It's like line dot graph. Yes, it's all of that. It's a line dot graph is what it is. Let me get a bigger one because I haven't used these yet, obviously, but I got a bunch of these from Audrey. I don't remember which pin show she went to. It might have been LA. Could have been LA is where she got these because I didn't go with her. And she brought me a whole bunch of these things that are branded Logical notebooks with Nakabayashi in the back. And I'd never heard of Nakabayashi. And it's got the same, the same ruling. Maybe that's more light. Maybe that'll help out. Calligraphy Supernova, solid choice. Yeah, I don't know if that helps or not. Anyway, it looks like just lines, but it's got 2 little lines worth of dots in there, and then it's got lines of dots going vertically. And I've been using this for class notes and that sort of thing. It behaves very well with fountain pens. Here's the back of a page. You can see some show through, but there's no bleed. So yeah, it's good. I really like this stuff. If you get a chance to get your hands on some Oasis or Logical, or they have a bunch of different ones like this, and they have just opened their US distributorship, so they should be in places soon. Yeah. Last year in San Francisco. I don't think it's been that long. I'd be shocked if I had these that long, but maybe. Could have been. From the Sailor Table. Yeah, they were with them this year as well. So, Nose wants to sit on my stuff. Nose loves sitting on stuff. If he can find some stuff, he's going to sit on that stuff. Show through is okay, so bleed through that kills you. Yeah, me too. I don't like it. Reactor ball pen to show up. Yeah, I've seen those. Because Fig Boot had all of them. They sent him all the stuff. In fact, they sent everybody all the stuff except for me. So. Makes it look cool with the translucent purple grip section if they didn't ask me. Well, maybe you'll see him at Colorado. You never know. I got a new Tomoe River ink journal in orange this time. This is the newest version. It's got, it looks a little bit different. This is the one that I use in all my ink reviews, but I'm getting into the last, like, I don't know, the last few pages. I don't have that many pages left, 3 or 4 pages. So it's time to get a new one. Tom Otto was there at the show, and so I got a new one of these. But I haven't opened it yet because, you know, no bitter, not at all. Well, you know, whatever. Is it Traveler notebook size? I actually don't know. Let me look. Something like that. Yep, it is. There it is with a Vagabond. So yeah, you could put it in a Traveler if you wanted to. They're not particularly expensive. I forget what I paid, but you can look them up online. Check those out. I never think of Traveler notebook as a size, because until this Vagabond, I never did Traveler size notebooks, so I don't know. So there you go. All right, let me put this somewhere it will sit. Yeah. You go over there. I also got, this was given to me by Julia Crusack, some very nice stationery. Oh, really bouncing there. This is, you know, cards and envelopes by Cartos, I think, from Italy. These are all made in Italy. They're very nice envelopes. You can see there's, really bend it back. It's the inside of the envelope. I like it when the inside of the envelope is illustrated. It looks classy. And then just these little cards, which are fun. Technically A5 slim. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let me put this back together right quick. Yeah, everybody calls it Traveler's Notebook. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so there's these. You go, nose. You can sit on that. Here, go sit on that. You're a good boy. And then this last one is actually something kind of very cool. Yeah, thanks. I think it'll be kind of cool. Yeah, Stationery with an E. There are 2 stationaries, Jesse. 2. This is by our friend Mountain Biker Dave. This is the Blank Slate Paper Company. There's a little logo there. And he is just starting this up. And what it's going to be, basically, is sort of customizable stationery. They're pads. These are glue bound at the top, right there. I like that this folds back. I'm cool with that. They're top glue bound, and he's going to be making these basically. And nobody cares about passport sized. Well, whatever. He's going to be making these, and I'm kind of psyched about it because what it is you'll go to blankslatepaper.com like that, and he's going to. Man, you can customize this stuff in a zillion different ways. And I actually don't even know how to show you with the current setup I have here. But basically, you can do any kind of lines you want, any kinds of dots, any colors you want, any ruling you want. There are reticles, there are dots, there are lines, both vertical and horizontal. You can mix different line weights and colors in the same thing. So there it is. There's like faint gray ones and then thick green ones, which is neat. You can mix different kinds in there. So this one has little empty purple dots, and you can't even see it because this camera is just not capable of, oh, maybe it is. Little empty purple dots and then red crosses every few. So that's neat. And he'll do it on your choice of paper. He's using Domtar Bold 28, which I'd never heard of before, but works really well. In fact, where's I think I just had the page where Anna was testing it out, but I lost it. There it is. So Anna in the bar was testing these things with all manner of fountain pens of various kinds and pencils. I think there's a ballpoint on there somewhere, and then that's the back. So the one that was the biggest, and it was a flex nib, I think, did kind of go through just a little bit, but not too bad. Let's see what's going on here. Only if it's passports, things look super fun. They are. A6, don't know. Cared, give you something. Blank slate paper. Yeah, check that out. Jesse, I'll bring it to Pen Club on Sunday, so if you're coming, you can see it there. A6, which is not field note size. B7. Ugh. Kind of like William Hanna, but in bound form. Yeah, I don't know William Hanna. Maybe that's not over here or something. Got the demo of the website at the bar. Yeah, it is good design. Wild David, right? Where's David? Is he around here? I might have missed him. Takes on so we can get nicely notes as well as pads. Yeah, me too. I think that'd be cool. Oh, hey, there's David. Yeah. Weird. I didn't see him before. But missed all the nice things. Yeah, people were saying nice things. I was showing this thing. He said he was going to get together a mailing list at some point so you can get updates, but he's looking to launch fairly soon, so that'll be neat. And I'm really psyched about this. When's my summer over? Tuesday is when it's over. So you can get it in this Domtar 28 bold stuff, which seems like pretty dope paper, or HP Premium 32, which is I think just as good, and maybe a bit whiter. It seems like it's a brighter white. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, so there's Anna's doodle page right there, and then the back of that page right there. And if anything, maybe this holds up a little bit better than the Domtar did. Yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to this. I'm kind of trying to figure out what kind of designs I'll put in. Who knows? There's the side view. You can see that one is a little bit, the HP is brighter white than the other, which is slightly yellowish. So, it's even smaller than Nemesis notebook I have. Yeah, I've got a real small one too, actually. I think, and I got several real small ones, but I've got this one too, which is, the hell size is this? It doesn't even say what size it is. This might be kind of passporty. It's the 190, excuse me, the 197, but it doesn't have any dimensions, so I don't really know. Anyway, too much paper in those drawers. All right, so that's what I got for paper, which is kind of the most stuff I got. Now ink. This ought to be fun. A bit small on a U.S. passport. The cover's about the size of a passport. Oh, interesting. UK company, nice papers. Nice paper is nice. That is accurate. B7 between 87 and 86. Yep. Wife and I will catch the replay. Oh, thanks, David. Working on sugarcane. I like sugarcane and I like the wheat papers. But I mean, the ones you have here are pretty good too. I have this little cartridge. How fun is that? This is Mont Blanc Ink of Joy. Somebody gave a pack of Ink of Joy to the Pay It Forward table, and so I took one because I have never gotten that ink, and it is a bright orange. So I have one cartridge. So there's B10. What is that, like this big? It's a miniature one. So I got that one, and I haven't put that on a coloring yet because, I mean, it's hard. Let's see. I'm looking for a file here. Oh, right. I think we'll go fast. It will. It's just a little bit of joy. Like you want some joy, but not like too much joy. Just like a little bit of joy. 26 by 37 millimeters. I don't even know what that is because I'm an American and I don't know how to do that. But hold on, I do have this. Let's see, 27 millimeters. Geez, that's so small. That's this big. Or 26 millimeters. All right, so that's this big. That is a tiny little notebook. 26 by 37. That's too small. Too small. We're working on a collab for notebooks. Hopefully that'll be our second product. Ooh. Sounds tight. Yeah, sounds like a stamp. That's right. That's right. A notebook for ants. It needs to be at least 3 times bigger is what I'm saying. Oh, that's okay. Oh, geez, Andrew. Hey, Andrew, like, take care of yourself, reach out to a family, call a hotline. I don't know the number, but no, nothing, that doesn't solve your problems, man. Don't do it. Don't do that. Go write with a pen. Draw out your problem. You'll be okay. Everybody give Andrew here a shout out, because, you know, it sucks. Be okay. There you go. There's the hotline. Thanks, Rule, for looking that up. I was just typing it, but I wasn't fast enough. So good. Yeah, check out this hotline, Andrew. Go there. Get the help you need. Take care of yourself. If nothing else, you're part of this community, it seems, and so that's good. Singapore, huh? Here's the hotline for you, bro, which is right here, 1-800-221-4444, and that is for Singapore. So yeah, good, you got it too, Cameron. So yeah, go there, man. It's all right. Things pass. There are problems, and we get through them. That's what you got to do. Yeah, for real. No, everybody has this sort of stuff happen to them. Doesn't matter what it is. You're not going to be alone in this. So, Andrew, you'll be okay. Keep going. One foot in front of the other. So, give him a call. Not 100% sure how to go on with a live cast like that. Yeah, man. I'm sure actually somebody here in the chat can give you better advice and that sort of thing than I can. When you're challenging your dad, what's the best advice from your dad to make you keep spirit and strong? Dude, I don't know. I don't have a kid. And my dad was honestly kind of absent, like when I was a kid. I mean, my parents got divorced when I was pretty young. But just know that people care about you, including, I'm sure, your dad. Yeah, Daniel, we got it. There is one for Singapore. But seriously, Andrew, give him a call. It's an 800 number. I assume that means it's free, even in Singapore. I don't know how phones work there, honestly, but yeah, man, give him a call. And let us know you're doing it so that, we'll know that you're going to be okay, because that's what we want. All right, Andrew, you calling? Give him a call. Do it, Andrew. Get a phone. Give him a call. Don't be afraid to break in either. I'm going to carry on the live stream a bit, but, break in. Throw in a comment if you need to. We're here. I did get the Monteverde Show ink. In fact, let me load up some inks right quick. I did get several that people gave me, like samples and this sort of thing. I got to meet so many fun people at DC. I mean, if you watch the DC live walk around, then you notice that there's all kinds of awesome people there that try the noodlers. I didn't try the noodlers, actually. I totally forgot to go back and get it. I saw somebody that had gotten it, so, you know. There's some advice from Evan. Evan's a good dude. Listen to him. He's a good guy. Here is... let me see. Hold on a sec. Let me resize some things. I guess I'll get some chat there. Yeah, sorry, that walk around was really hampered. It was rough. I got this from Encantadora. Anna, who is, let me move this, delightful. Anna is delightful, and I'm super glad I got to meet her. She's got like a million podcasts going right now, and I couldn't stick around to record with her, but hopefully we'll get that done in the near future. And she brought this one for me from Paris. I don't know this shop. The Equatore, maybe? I don't really know how to say it. But that's the orange. It's this Ancre orange. I don't know how to say that one. She is very fun. She is very fun. So there's this bright orange that I got. I'm psyched about that. Then this one is one that I should have gotten a little while ago. It'll be on FPC when you're in Beirut in a few weeks. Oh, cool. This is the Papier Plume Heart of Gold. So if you backed the Pay It Forward Kickstarter, right here, then this is what you'll get. Keep listening to Evan, Andrew. He's a good dude. Equatoi. Equatoi? Okay, I'll believe you. This is Heart of Gold. Actually, Oscar tried to send me this a bunch of times, and it never worked out because it kept getting lost in the mail because his mail is pretty terrible. Sounds like Onk. Interesting. Onk. Cool. See, how do I say that again? Oh, Onkra. Onk. Onk orange. Cool. So there's that one. Yeah, I don't know. I think it said Heart of Gold coming. You're afraid you'll hate it. I don't know. If you do, you can probably sell it off because not everybody got into the drop or into the Kickstarter. This is the one that is new for. Oh, it means ink. Interesting. Interesting. Orange not your thing? Well, then maybe it's not your thing. But it is a very nice yellowy orange. Well, let's see how it goes. I haven't used it yet, obviously, because I just got back like I don't know 2 days ago, Wednesday night. This is from it's meant to be a red with gold sheen. It's not quite a red. Let me bring that back. I mean, it does get fairly reddish down here, but I think this is actually a pretty accurate depiction. I just took these pictures. Actually, if you look up here to where the text is, that ink is coming up, and it is a black. But then it dries, and it's got this kind of bronzy, brassy copper sheen over the top of it, which is pretty neat. Anyway, so it's a red with like the shades down pretty far because it's French. Let's see this one. This is the, pardon me, the DC blue. This is the DC blue. You can see there's all kinds of purpley sheen right around the edges, but the interior is a beautiful blue. I'm really kind of psyched about this. It reminds you of Cayenne. Yeah, it might be. It's not that. It might not be that dark. But if not, you can probably sell it off. It shouldn't be that big a deal there. We will. Like that plug? More like a writing case? Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, it's a cool blue. And I was not expecting it to be this good, but it does look good, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I got... this is Bungbox's 4B Bungbox Blue Black. Hey, Cameron, welcome. StewTuber, that's a fun name. Speak English? I mean, I do mostly. Yeah, so ink is blue plus... The ink is blue. The ink is blue. I got this from Scott, my buddy Paper Late. He brought it. Can I get a hello from my friend Negro? Oh, not cool, man. Let's cut that stuff out, or I'll have to go back to the old banning. Get the ban hammer out. So yeah, no, this looks pretty. It looks like it's going to be a nice blue-black. I haven't gotten anything yet, but it should be pretty good. Pretty good. And then lastly, this is that black, and this is Colorverse Black Hole, which is this one? There it is. It is super dark black. It's not going to want to focus on it. I got this from Joseph. Joseph's a good dude. Let me get back to the where's my thing here? You know, Stu, I'm gonna delete you. Sorry, bro. Very nerdy about tea on there. Nice. Let's see. Goodbye. All right. Yeah, you get some morons on here every once in a while who want to stir up bullshit. Guilty pleasure beer? I don't have any guilty pleasure beers. Oh, y'all just watch me banning people. I don't have any guilty pleasure beers. I like them all. I'm a big fan. Yeah, that's the hammer. That's what happens. Kuretake. You know, I'm almost certain I've used Kuretake, but I can't remember. I'll have to Google it here in a sec. But this is Colorverse Black Hole, and it's supposed to have a blue sheen in there too, but I don't really get it, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I know it takes out the stream, it takes out everything. Once you tell it to hide it, it goes away. So that's cool. Anyway, it's in the pretty round bottle. Kuretake. Let me break out my Googles here. Chilada beers. Oh, that's hilarious. Aren't those ones that have like clam and tomato juice or something weird like that? Kuretake Inc. Van Ness posted today. Huh. No, I'm not familiar. I don't see any with... Interesting. This is Manga Inc. It looks like. I don't know. Van Ness posted something really cool. Clam and tomato juice. That's really weird, but you know, alright, it's cool. Someone's saying that seen stuff for a day or two. Yeah, no, the blue sheen I haven't seen. Let me see if I have it here. I don't see any blue, but the coppery, like, I don't know what color to tell you that is, actually. It's got this weird flash to it, as you saw in the picture. But it goes down super dark black. And then, ban that other dude? There was another dude? Oh, there's another dude. Gotta have another one? Cool. Yeah, see you later there, bro. Wamp, wamp. Hammer. It's good stuff. The block party. Nailed it. Yeah. So yeah, Van Ness put something up on the Twitters today that looked real cool. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know anything about this ink. Yeah, it's all the trolls. I've really made it. That's what I told Brad the other day. He's like, why am I getting Twitter troll or the trolls? Rest in pepperoni. I love pepperoni. Van Ness. Here it is. Where's the picture? Here's the picture. Right there. Look at that. How cool is this bottle? I don't know what Sumi ink is. I know there's a Sumi ink that's like Sumi ink comes in the it's for calligraphy, isn't it? I don't know if it's for fountain pens, but this looks like it's definitely fountain pen ink. I mean, maybe it's not, but I don't know. I want some because that bottle looks dope. Let's see how it goes. We'll have to see. Hey, David Ray, thanks for the sub. Jazz hands. You got the blue sheen in your coloring swab? Huh, these are colored deck swabs. I didn't get enough. Maybe I didn't put enough down. It's possible. School is starting? Yeah, maybe so. Yep. Needs to be really pooled. Yeah, I just haven't done it yet. Let's see. Sumi E ink is not for fountain pens. Oh. That's too bad. So the good settings. Yeah, Steve, I'll just go back and we'll just go through the whole thing. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, I can do the blocking thing over here on slobs. I don't even have to use the YouTube page. Well, cool. I just learned a thing. YouTube's 45th anniversary? Interesting. The Krieger sub notices. Yeah, I like that too. I mean, I don't get too many new subs on here just because most of y'all are already subbed, but that's cool. Huh. Well, that's cool because I have a bunch of dip nibs actually I need to learn how to use. Here's one, I think. Is this an Esterbrook? What is this? It is an Esterbrook. Yeah, a little Esterbrook nib just sitting right here, waiting for me to get some Sumi ink. So, hammer, hammer, hammer strong. Only 2 hammers. We don't need a third. Oh, the YouTube 45. Yeah, that tells me how many people from YouTube are viewing at the moment. I'm not sure. I don't actually think it's pretty inaccurate because like it sometimes differs from what it shows me on the YouTube site, but I don't know what that is. Which number is the nib? Let's see. Let's assume it's used for marbling. This is I think it's an 896 is what it says. You just wanted to see the top of my head, didn't you? Or if an extra black but lethal to anything it touches. Nice. Even in the bottles like that? Because it looked like it was in all kinds of things. Like I know Sumi is sometimes that like the stuff you mix from the powder or whatever in the tray, but yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Because that certainly looked like fountain pen ink bottles, but I don't really know. I know you use it for brushes. It's made from like from ash or something, isn't it? But I don't know, maybe it's just a brand name? Who knows? Just says scented on there? That's hilarious. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, I think this is an 896 or a 968, one of the two. You know, just a little dip pen. It's a radio. It says radio pen. I don't really know what that means. Ash and water equals lie. Well, maybe. All the colors smell wonderful. Oh, weird. But it's calligraphy. It's scented calligraphy ink that you use with brushes. Neat, I guess. Edition 1000 bottle of each 4 colors says nothing about Sumi. Well, Sumi says it's on the bottle or on the box rather. I don't know. Did we talk about the new Esterbrook pens already? No, we haven't actually. Yeah, it says fountain pen friendly Sumi ink. I don't know. It must not be Sumi ink. It must be like the brand or something. Yeah, the ink sticks, right? And then, so here's the last pen I got, and then we'll not use it in fountain pens. I mean, it might not be Sumi ink. It might be some brand called Sumi. Because I doubt Van Ness would get fountain pen ink and not fountain pen ink mixed up, but who knows? I guess we'll see how it goes. This is a new thing. And where's the box? I've got the box around here somewhere, but I seem to have misplaced it. This is the box. It is a new platinum thing. Yeah, no, I don't think this is the kind that you get from the sticks. I think this is a different thing, but whatever. This is the Platinum Procyon, which is so new it's not going to be on the market for another few weeks. I got this from Luxury Brands. David Figboot also has one, and this is a new kind of pen. It's gonna I think the misrep on this thing is like 60 something. So yeah, I know this is pretty, and it's kind of a, I don't actually know what to call this color. It's darker than salmon, maybe persimmon. I'm gonna go with persimmon maybe. But this seems pretty cool. It's got a nice clip on it. You can see the clip detail there. And this is kind of a step up from the, do I have it here? No, I don't have it here. It's like the only orange pen I can't get my hands on right at the second. It's kind of a step up from the Plaisir, which is a step up from the Preppy. But dark salmon, it's lighter than salmon. Peach, it's dark. It's not peach. Peach is more yellow. What else you got there? A nicer Plaisir, kind of, or the cool. You know what? I never got a cool actually, so I don't know. But this is, as you can hear, a metal. It's not a gold nib. It's definitely not. It is a metal pen. It's aluminum. This one has got a matte finish. And then it has a section which is pretty close to the Preppy, but not exactly the same. What did I do with? Here's a Preppy section. The nib is significantly larger. You can see there against my forehead. The section is a little bit shorter, which I actually think is too bad because I think it could use an extra couple of millimeters on the section, honestly. So a bigger nib, shorter section, metal threads, and then you can see that the back of the feed also is different. The cool is the same as the balance. Interesting. It's peach on your monitor? Yeah, it's not quite peach. But it's close-ish. Like maybe the outside. Yeah. I was thinking the inside of a peach. But yeah, kind of like the outside of a peach a little bit in some places. Let's see if I can get this to focus up close. Come on. Yeah, you want to. Here, have some more light. There we go. Oops, I confused it. Come on. You can do it. There. This little rectangle here at the bottom of the nib underneath, which you can kind of see when it decides to focus in the right place. Anyway, that right there actually is as far as you have to dip it in the ink to fill it. So it fills from right here. Instead of having to submerge the whole thing and get ink on the section and stuff, there's like a little, I don't know, protrusion here, which is where you, yeah, for slurping ink. Exactly. And it's got a nice little bump here at the end of the section. PLT is the gold nib version, the same nib shape and the cool and balance. It says a little black plastic piece used for cartridges not made by Platinum. Yeah, it probably would. I don't know why it wouldn't. I mean, it takes a full-on Platinum cartridge, which is really big. It actually came with 3 new ink cartridges in different colors. The one that's in here is the standard blue, and it's only kind of okay. It's like a washable blue or something. It's not great. I'll probably wash it out because I want to use one of these. These mixable ink special color, which is fun. We have here aqua emerald, dark violet, and gold ochre. There we go. Perfect. This one. Same shape as a 5000A balance. Yeah, I don't have a balance. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, it comes with 3 new ones, plus this, plus the regular one. So that's kind of cool. I'm hoping they'll make these inks. I do really like the Platinum mixable inks. The problem is that how do you mix it when it's in carts? That's a solid question. Also, I don't know why you'd want to mix these. They're so dark that I don't think it'd be a good idea. Oh, a recipe inside from remaking those ink colors? Jesse, how do you know all these things? I actually haven't even opened this package. Let's see what's in here. It doesn't come in your standard box either. You've got like this cutout for it. I like these things that are cut out in foam. I think that's nice. Like mixing with a parallel, maybe. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome. Let's see. Oh, is that what this is? Neat. Okay, so here are the mixers, the mixing instructions. Come on. Now. So dark violet is 2 parts Aurora blue and a part earth brown. 1:1, which is nice. Aqua emerald has like some dilution in there, but it's a 3:1 leaf green and aqua blue. And then gold ochre, sunny yellow, earth brown, and cyclamen pink. Cyclamen is great. Doing homework. Oh man, Elizabeth has already started school. So, yeah, no, they started this week already. So yeah, that's kind of nice. So it looks like they just pre-mixed some and then they give you the formula. So that's cool. That's cool. Well done. And I didn't even notice that because I hadn't opened it yet. They must have a color called Aurora Blue. Because this is not Aurora Blue. Like, I don't know. Let's look it up. Yeah, Platinum Mixable Aurora Blue. There it is. Boom. Which looks like this. That looks pretty nice. And on a Friday. Womp womp. Yeah, so anyway, I got this for review. I'll be doing this sometime in the near future. I got to ask them about when they'd like those to be posted, because you can't get it now, and I don't want to post a thing that nobody can get, because that just leads to everybody being frustrated. So, Druid starting on a Friday. Man. I actually like starting on a Thursday if I can get away with it, because then you have one day of each kind of class, because in college you have classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday. And so starting on a Thursday gives you one of each, and then you can have the weekend to like get your head right around being in school again. But it's not always how it goes. You're complaining, Zach. A dorm room list. Oof. Oof. May just started. August 1st. That sucks. I put a toucan inks. They're made to mix. They are made to mix, and they're nice and cheap, which is good. The one thing that's the one problem for Platinum is that their mixable inks are real expensive. They're very expensive. Is it raining here? Nope, not right now. It did rain real hard for a while. Like, I don't know, a week or two. It's been raining super hard. Looks like Aurora Blue. Nah, Aurora Blue is basically purple. It's not good. And it's super dry. I don't like it that much. Not my jam. UK, you don't go back to September. Some universities don't go back until October. That sounds great. Oh, hey, JC. What's up? Yeah, so let's talk about the new Esterbrook, because I saw that. I haven't had a chance to talk to Jessie, our resident Esterbrook queen. However, it's real cool. Hershey Park, you flooded. Oh, man, hope you're all right there. Not too flooded. School around last week of May. Love Aurora Blue. Really? Cool. I'll let you. I don't care for it. It's too dry and too purple for me, but, you know. Expert Brook? Yeah, she's our Expert Brook. Yeah, so I've seen 4 of them now. 2 of them were very early prototypes. I saw them like Friday night or something. Carrie had them there. And honestly, I'm kind of into it. I opened it up, and I think who was I talking to? I don't think it was Neil. Anyway, one of the other, some of us were talking about it, and opened it up, and it's about to flood there. Yeesh. Well, stay indoors and, I don't know, pick your stuff up off the floor. And open it up, and it's a silver Yovo nib. And I'm like, I mean, look, I like Yovo nibs just fine, but you're going to tick a lot of people off if you use Yovo nibs in these new Esterbrookes. People are going to be mad. And so Carrie said, here's the thing. We have been working with an engineer for like the last year or something to figure out a way to transition it to use Esterbrook nibs. Esterbrook nibs have these, they're like flat on the back in the nib unit, and there's a little tiny hole. So they were trying to figure out a way to make it so that you could unscrew the Yovo section or the insert in the section and then screw in this other piece, and then you can screw in an Esterbrook nib. And apparently that was hard to do, but they did it. Yeah, Brian, you were there for the second bit. Yep. And I saw, and they didn't have that yet. And so Saturday, I guess they got the Esterbrook insert bit, and Brian Chu got to take some pictures of it. Lets you have a big Esterbrook, and you can use whatever nib you want. It's gonna be a little bit expensive, I think, but I mean, what are you gonna do? That's the way it goes sometimes when you do these things. End up driving the price of the original nibs up. I mean, I don't know. I kind of doubt it. I don't think this. So the thing is, I think where they're gonna price this pen is, yeah, right. That's right. So if you like the smaller form factor of the vintage Esterbrooks, there's not going to be a big reason to change, because at the end of the day, you've already got a thing that holds those nibs you love. I'm gonna see if I have an Esterbrook here, so I can show size comparison. They may all be in the other room. It's not looking good. Maybe I have one here. Yeah, I got one. All right. So this is a vintage Esterbrook. This is a J of some kind. Look. I don't know if they make old style nibs. $150 from retailers. Yeah, it's definitely better than that. Making nibs to scale is hard and expensive. Yeah, that. It's real expensive to make nibs. And Esterbrook nibs are kind of made in an odd way. So, I mean, I get why they're not just making more, honestly. So, if you compare this Esterbrook with I don't know, a modern pen size. Like, this is a Franklin Christoph Model 2. It's very small. And in fact, the reason I don't use it more is because it's too darn small, and I don't like the way it fits my hand. Like it's so little, and I feel like I'm gonna break it, and I know I'm not, but I still feel that way. But I love their nibs, so if I can get a modern pen that will take all my Esterbrook nibs, I will go buck wild and buy a zillion Esterbrook nibs. You heard me say it here, Jesse. So yeah, should be good. Like close to 150 retailers. Yeah, I bet so. 150 is probably about where it'll be. And then I think actually the piece that takes the Esterbrook nib is going to be another upcharge. I'll have to buy that too. I don't think that's going to be terribly expensive, so I don't know. Who would have nibs? I don't know. I might be able to find some. But yeah, I think it'll be great. And the new ones are a good size. And they feel like... what do they feel like? I mean, the size feels like a pretty good sized, like an Edison is what they kind of remind me of. Or, actually, my first thought was that it was kind of like Nakaya looking, although it'd have to like be a naked black one because this is just like a black plastic one. But I think they're pretty cool. I think they're cool, and I'm psyched about them coming out. So, you know, that's gonna be a good thing. Is it raining? Yeah, you can see the sun reflecting off my bald head. They had metal screw beds. Let me see. Yeah. The previous one was total trash. It was bad, but let's turn that back on. But the new ones, they look cool. So I know that a lot of people were kind of negative about that, but the threads on the section were metal. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's right. If somebody says, yeah, at that price you can pick up an original Esterbrook for way less, you could probably get like 3 or 4 original Esterbrook. Those things go for like $50 a piece at the high end, I think, for like a regular old J or S models. So, yeah, if you like the size of the original Esterbrook's, go for it, man. Like, keep it up. But if you're like me and you need a bigger hand, yeah, so basically a Conklin or something. Yeah, more Conklin sized. Yeah, that seems right. But yeah, they'll be good. They'll be good. That's my preliminary thing. Is they'll be good. Oh, also the cap has a very like spring loaded. It feels like you get the like slip and seal thing from these, or I guess I should show this since it's see through. It's got the. It's weird how this looks blue on camera. It's got like this spring loaded bit in the cap up here that keeps pressure around the nib. The Esterbrook's got that kind of thing. Conklins are huge for you? I mean, okay. But yeah, the cap is real good. It's very springy. It seems nice. So yeah, I'll get 1 or 2. And they had them in a couple of forms. They had the regular black ones that I was looking at, and they had some in like more modern looking acrylics that were kind of see through a little bit. But yep, I think Anna and I are on the same page here. Little people can keep buying vintage Esterbrook's. Big man hands will love the new ones. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's why I like Esterbrook desk pens, which Jesse fixed for me. Also, Jesse, let's talk about that on Slack sometime because I have no idea what you did. So I haven't filled it yet, so I haven't had a chance to use it. But I like the desk pens because they're bigger. Yeah, they had a tortoiseshell one. Horde's purse pens. Yeah, you do. Snap and seal caps are nice too. Yeah, so they're good. I mean, they're screw-on, but still. Yeah, I'm not surprised Esterbrooks aren't super common over there. I mean, they were made here, I guess. Mostly. I think some of the Esterbrooks were made in the UK, right? But I don't really know. Magic. Have an Esterbrook, $150 gone. I mean, it costs money to do that kind of stuff now. That's about what these pens cost. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But the ones I saw were pretty high quality. I mean, I don't have a problem paying like $165 or $75 or something like that. But that's because I've fallen deep into the hole. But yeah, I'll totally get one because it'll hold all my Esterbrook nibs, and we have a few. But if I have a pen that I really like writing with them in, I'll like it more. Post the pin podcast with Jesse. I did a quick search over here. Most of the stuff is in the U.S. Yep. Mainly in the U.S., also England, Canada, and Mexico. Huh. Anyway, Esterbrook nibs are also dirt cheap, so you can buy Esterbrook nibs, at least a lot of them, for very little money and have a huge amount of flexibility in what you're writing with. So that's cool. Oh, I got one more thing. I got this pouch for pizza money. I'm going to use some of that tonight when I buy pizza, probably. And that is how I eat pizza. I get a slice that is bigger than my body and just cram it in my face. So there's that. I also had a very angry little mouse that was guarding that for me. What did I do with my little mouse? Keychain. Angela made this, and I can't find it. Well, hello, Clipsy. I hear ya. You want to come over here? Do you want to be up here? We might have another cat sighting. That's a Mercado Libre from a bunch of Esterbrook nibs. Is there pizza and money in there now? Yeah. Yeah, there is. Actually, that's where I stuffed the money that I got from selling these little guys. So that'll buy me some pizza. In case you didn't see these, I made pins. Pins. AKA buttons. So, Clipsy, where'd you go? Come on. Come here. Oh, I got a cat. There she is. Mike's pizza technique? Yeah, that's right. Just that's how I do it. That's how I do it. And all the proceeds go to Mike's Pizza Fund. Well, actually, probably most of the funds are going to go toward buying more buttons because, you know. You also put yours in there? Nice. Yeah, this is, it's a pretty small pouch, but, I'm not selling those pins for a lot of money, so it's good. Hi, Clipsy. This is Eclipse, if you haven't met her before. She is a rare sighting here on the live show. You have 2 pins on your bag. That's a good place for them. Hi. Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did with my my key ring. I must have put it somewhere. It came with this little little pen nib charm on the key ring, but I didn't want it to bang it up, and so I just took that off. But I still got the key ring around here somewhere. I don't know what the heck I did with it. Clipsy is being very snuggly. You know, this you bumping the microphone with your head? Yeah. Everything is somewhere, except for some things which are nowhere, and some things which are not. Yeah, the nib charm is cute, but it comes with the keychain, and it's almost as big as the keychain was. How big is the grip section on the new Platinum? I don't know. Let's see. It is. Clipsy, I'm trying to measure something. You're really banging into my hand here. 9.5 millimeters going up to almost 11 up by the threads. Yeah, so and actually when I hold it, like I said, I wish the section was a little bit longer. I tend to hold it back on the threads. These are very smooth threads, so it doesn't bother me at all. So right in that that 10 to 10.5 zone is pretty good. There's an eclipse tomorrow? Oh, how about that? There's an eclipse right here, actually. She has been very lovey because I was gone for a little while. And so I sell a lot of the pins. I did sell several. I sold about twice as many of the white ones as I did the red ones. Kitty Purry or Katy Purry. We call her Katy Purry. Yeah, that's right. I changed my setup. I might have changed it a little bit. I adjust things as I go. Not a tremendous amount though. Come on, Clipsy, what are you doing? I don't want your butthole. Thanks. Goodness. She has its pizza night. I mean, you'd think she just doesn't like Greenland. Ah, I see. Yeah, no, this eclipse is best viewed in my house. She has been very lovey actually since I got back. She will just lean up against me and hug me during and after dinner. That's her time to pay attention. This is actually kind of a rare sighting for a Clipsy cat. She is generally off sleeping somewhere warm. You'll see this little towel behind me. That's because it's right next to the window, and so cats sit on it and watch birds. Is that a retro war-style poster of a Dalek in the background? Yeah, it is. Oh, hey, Rez. I didn't know you were in here somehow. Yeah, man. Look at that. To victory, indeed. Yep. And I've got a little table over here that I'm gonna use for doing bag reviews. Is my plan. I haven't done one yet. I do have. I know what my first bag review is gonna be, and I'm kind of waiting for school to start so I can take it to school and see how it goes. Yeah. No, that Dalek's been back there for a while, Rez. I am a fan. I am a Whovian from way back. I mean, not super far back, like Tom Baker back, but a while. You have that one too? Nice. Bijou, we'll have to do a live stream sometime where we both have that in the background. I think that'd be hilarious. Huge Doctor Who fan? Yeah, good. Hey, Jim, welcome. Yeah, I met Jim here at the DC Pin Show. Had a good time talking to him. And Francisco, is that the other dude's name? But yeah. So Jim makes some pretty cool pins. Jim, throw your website link up in there so people can come find you. Stealth Kitty. This one's not actually as stealthy as the other one. This is our tuxedo cat. Here is a tuxedo cat right there. I have another one. Francisco, yeah, that's right. I have one that is a full stealth. Katy Perry is a full stealth cat. She's our panther. Hey, Jeff, welcome from the UK. Welcome. Yep. This cat, also, here's the thing about Clipsy Cat. She drools, and when she's like very happy, and she's pretty psyched right now because she's getting pets and stuff like that, and she drools. It's gross. But I love her anyway. She was our first cat, and I had to save her from being adopted by a terrible little boy, and so I did. Yep, drool table. Yeah, it's not as gross as like human drool, but yeah. No, we love our black and white cats. In fact, all of our animals are black and white, pretty much. I know, right? She's like, I'm gonna get on the microphone, all up on it. Oh, won't let you put a web address? Oh, I bet I can. Let me pull up a browser window right quick. HINZE. Heinz Pen Company. You can also see a lot of Jim's workspace and stuff. What are you doing? You're just like being a weird cat. I don't want to see your butt. That's gross. Nobody wants to see that. W Heinz Pens. Yeah, there you go. Boop. There we go. There's Jim's website, and there's Jim actually. So check him out. HeinzPens.com. Is it Heinz or Hins? I'm gonna say Heinz. 18-year-old Siamese drools too. Oh. I mean, it's better than dog drool because it's not all thick and gross. It's just like it's not as gross anyway. But whatever. That's her annoying thing. That, and she has a shoelace that she is absolutely addicted to. She carries around. Heinz like the condiment. Dope. I was like, somebody said Hins, and I was like, have I been saying his name wrong for a long time? Not a long time, but for that all the time. So let me close some of these things. Andrew, I hope you're still out there, buddy, and doing okay. Check in with us, huh? Yeah. So that's DC Pen Show. I don't know what do y'all got. Give me some questions or whatever. I've been on for like an hour and a half, but it's been weeks. It feels like so. I'm content hanging out if you want to. Ugh, gross. You're gross. I love you, but you're gross. I'm still looking for that thing. Now here's a Peppa Pig that we bought in Savannah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to my keychain. It's lost and gone forever. What am I looking forward to in San Francisco? I don't know, because I haven't been to San Francisco before. So I'm looking forward to seeing a brand new pin show, which is pretty cool. Throwing a lot of money at Sunny for those Daryl named inks. I might. I don't know anything about those inks. Are they Pin BBS inks? Because I'm a little suspicious of those. I don't have a good reason to, other than that, like, I have one, and Like the translation on the side is like, don't put this in your pens or something. I'm like, maybe I don't put this in my pens. I don't know. So I don't know. Like I'm kind of, they rock. Okay. I don't know. Like the sides of them literally say, "Do not put in pens." That makes me worry about putting them in pens. But all right, I'll check them out. They've been kind of sitting here, and I've been like, I don't really want to put them in anything. All right, I'll try it. I'll try it. I was gonna say, oh, other things I'm looking forward to. Like I said, I'm hoping that Brute Force will be there. I don't know if Brute Force will be there or not, but he's always got like cool wood and metal looking stuff, so I'm psyched about that. So you know, have a Pin BBS sample from Sandra. It's next in line to get inked. Put in a Jin Hao. Yeah, except I hate Jin Haos, and anything I put in there I'm gonna hate. Poor Man's Sapphire. Oh yeah, I saw some of those. Ultramarine. All right, fine. He's got a review of one up on his channel. Yeah, it's a cheap Chinese pen. I'm sure he does. That's his jam. Used Pin BBS shimmer in your phone. Okay, all right, fine. I'll give him a shot. I've got 2 of them, I think. I have that one. And there's another one that's under here somewhere, but Clipsy keeps like hitting me every time I try to get in there, so I'm not gonna. Any plan to do it? Oh yeah. You know, I'd really like to do another Gear Geeks Live. They only do it a couple of times a month, I guess. So we'll have to see how it goes. I haven't talked to Tony in a little bit, but yeah, no, I'd really like to talk to Nick Shabazz. I really like that guy's YouTube and stuff. So I do want to do more Gear Geeks Live. I want to be on more podcasts because podcasts are fun. A bunch of my friends have started up podcasts, and so maybe I'll be on one eventually. I don't know. They haven't asked, but maybe I will be. But yeah, all right. I'll try this Pin BBS stuff. I'll give it a shot. As he calls it back. Yeah, okay. I'm also a little bit dodgy on Pin BBS because it seems like they like to steal pen designs, and so I'm like, I don't know. Tony, we should do a podcast, Tony. Let's do that. We wouldn't be able to publish it anywhere. It would have an adult tag probably. We could do that. Greater Princeton, New Jersey. Look at that. 2 New Jersey posts in a row. Look at this right here. Welcome, EM. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Desert Island Pen and Ink. Dude, I don't know. Desert Island. Made in the same factory. It's the same pen. They just put their name on it because it's bad news. More New Jersey, huh? Look at all this New Jersey popping up in this piece. Yeah, I don't know what my Desert Island Pen and Ink would be. It'd probably be something indestructible, so I don't know. I might go with like, look, honestly, if I'm going to be on a desert island, I'm not taking a fountain pen. I'll take something. I'll take this because it's got one of those space pen refills and can write on anything forever. So that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, it's a good question. Former New Jersey, boof. All their other models are original designs. Yeah, all right. I have one that I've actually just gotten. I got in that Gold Spot fountain pen box. So yeah, I'll give it a shot. Tony Faga, the Snarkcast. Yeah, the Snarkcast with Mike and Tony. That would be good. That would be good. Lesser Princeton. Well, look at you. I don't know what this greater and lesser Princeton thing is. Now you're like, I get stuck in it now with the crap Visconti nib and Bay State Blue. I mean, look, the thing about Bay State Blue is that it is permanent, so it's got that going for it. Take the most expensive. Expensive. Yeah, some people are expecting to see me with that expensive pen. Not going to happen. I actually only just saw it. We call it explicitly stationary. Nice. Make it stationary with an A, and it'll be like, we just sit there. All we do is sit there. That would be funny. Yeah, my favorite pen and ink right now probably is, I'm actually really digging this. This is a Franklin Christoph 02, and it's like weird grayish, whitish bone color with black ends and stuff, and it's great. And what did I put in here? I put in, oh, this is that black hole that I just got from Joseph, and it is a great combo, so maybe that. I'm really digging it. some of us were telling Scott Franklin earlier this week at the pen show that he needs to do a gray ink, and I think that's true. Your pen is now diamonds. Yeah, let me see if I can find this silly pen. I know Chew posted it here. Where is it? Here's some bananagans. So here we go. This is some Slack stuff. Bananagans is what Oscar and I were calling this thing where we were passing around this banana, which is kind of gross. And here it is in the Von Moo's case. These pens are outrageously expensive. And now there's this like old brown banana. That was funny. Here it is. That's the most expensive pen in the world. Look at this thing. Whatever happened to that banana? You know, here's what happened with that banana. It went to his apartment, I think. And I don't know if he ever found it. So, Oscar, if you watch this, look around your apartment for a banana, because it's probably there. I may have had some help getting it to your house. So anyway, there it is. There's the most expensive pen in the world. Let's blow that up a little bit. It's in this case. They didn't let me just hold it. Of course, I didn't ask or whatever, but it's all like brown and yellow and white diamonds. I think it started out life as an Aurora Ypsilon, though, so, you know. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's probably in the back of his car with Jim. Oof, gross. It could be, although I hear it was going to go to his house, so. Am I over my Panther? No, I've got a Panther right here. I really like it. I just wasn't using it today, and I was using the other one today, so that's what drove that. No, I really like the Panther. Still the best. Can the banana be converted to an eyedropper? I think it is an eyedropper if you just wait long enough. You want to love FC pens. You hold your pens close to the edge of the grip section. I really want to try out the Model 20 because it doesn't have those threads. Oh, yeah. That's fine. And also, I mean, the other thing is that the threads are pretty big and flat, so it's probably not a big deal. The 40 doesn't have them at the end either, which I like. It's got this nice, like, saddle shape. And there are others that don't have those too that you can check out, but... yeah, I get it. I mean, you know, there's a pen out there for you for sure. Try it out sometime. Let's see. Were there any really nice Franklin Christoph prototypes? Here's the thing. I didn't get to see any of them because I was elsewhere when they unveiled them both days. One day I was working. The other day I was helping somebody set up stuff. And so I didn't ever see what they originally had. But one thing they had, and do I have a picture of it? I know I have a picture on my phone. Discovered the Pocket 40 too late. You know, there was somebody that was selling a Pocket 40, and I was like, And actually, somebody was selling a Pocket 40 at the show for like 30 or 40 bucks. But the Pocket 40 is actually the only one that they've made that I don't like. It's too thin and small. Here is a dope 40. Look at that. Come on, focus. Focus on my phone, focus. There it is. That's a Panther 40 in Ghost with a smoke section. How cool is that? Here's the answer. It's real cool. And here's the lady who got it. This is Mary. She was there at the show, and she was like, which one do you like the best? And I was like, the Panther 40 is the best pen, and she got 2 of them. So she picked up the black one, and she hadn't seen the white one yet. And I already have that black one. That's this one right here, actually. And she's like, well, I'm going to buy that. And so she did. So, you know, hey, that's your 40. Oh, you got one of the Ghost ones too? Neat. There must have been more than one. You gave your O2 to your dad. 40 does look appealing. Yeah, it's a dope pen. I really like it. So yeah, actually, I kept seeing Mary at all the tables that I went to check stuff out. So she was at Franklin Christoph when I was there. She was at Kanalea when I was there. She was, where else was she? Like all the little custom makers. Like I think she was doing the rounds, and I found all kinds of cool ones. Nice. I'm glad you got one. Those are real cool. I hope you love it. If you don't, I mean, I'm around, and I haven't got one yet. So hopefully they'll make another one and I can get one, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Won't make Lipsy. You have some eye crud. Let's fix your eyeball. There you go. Yeah. She's still here. Internet connection sucks. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, there were some cool. I think that was the coolest prototype, was that Ghost 40. And the reason I thought it was so weird is because for the longest time, Scott Franklin, of Franklin Christoph, has been saying that they couldn't make the 40s in anything translucent because you can see the threads. Because when they put these together, they're actually done in sections, and so these bits are like put together like Legos or like Lincoln Logs or something, and then epoxied, and then they return them. Then they turn them. So they were saying you couldn't do one with the body darker than the ring because then you'd be able to see the ring. But they managed that one with smoke and black, so maybe that's coming to an end. I don't know. Or maybe it's just because it's translucent and not transparent, but whatever. Any recommendations for a large hand? Well, or that he just hadn't tried the ghost thing. I'm not going to call him a liar. He may not have just not tried it yet. Or maybe he just tried it to see what happened and it worked out. I don't know. I thought there was only one. Yeah, the Model 19 is pretty big. Also, the Panther 40 is pretty big. The 31 is a good size pen. This is the 31. I can show you comparisons or whatever if you want there, Jim. I've got. Come on now. Here's my 19. The 19 is the most expensive one. Oh, it's not the most expensive. It is up there though. It's a pretty big, thick pen. This is the original one. They look a little bit different now, but that's the 31. It's about the same size, and it's noticeably cheaper, by like $100 or something. But I've got pretty big hands, and so it seems good. Yeah, I like the 31 too. I ended up with like 2 or 3 of them. This one's actually Audrey's. I just kind of haven't given it back to her. Shh. Wait, what nibs on this? Maybe we'll give it back to her. Oh, this is an italic. She's probably gonna get this one back. I actually kept it because I haven't reviewed the 31 yet. I don't know what the deal is, so I haven't done it. 31 demonstrator only? No, it comes in all kinds of forms. That one just happens to be a demo. Where's another one? There's another Panther 40. Where is my pen? I may have a few pen boxes hidden around here. Aha! Found one. There's a 31 in one of Brooks's materials. It's not acrylic. I forget what this one is, but it's pretty cool. It's got a pretty good sized section. It's got a nice dip to it. It's got a deep set nib. I just really like these pens. I think they're really good. Orange pen, they're light. Yeah, the 19 is light, and so is the 31. None of them are particularly heavy. I haven't made a heavy one yet, so we'll see. Comes in all kinds of things. I guess the SFC, that's fine. Yeah, that's the thing to do, is get there early. If you can't make it there early on Friday, come in on Saturday, because usually we hold some stuff back. You know, it's buttery smooth crisp FCI. Nice. Who set it up for you, Rez? Give Aqua scritches. I don't even know. Like, do birds like being scratched? I don't really know how birds work. What are birds like? I don't know. I'm giving this cat some scratches. She's not an Aqua. She's an Eclipse, but it's close enough. So yeah, there's your Franklin Christoph minute. Let's see. Get rid of some stuff over here. All right. Other stuff? I don't really have any other stuff around here. What's the recommended way to remove the sticker from a pilot pen that reads the nib size? Don't. I actually don't know. I wouldn't use anything particularly like gross on it. So some people use like crud cutter and stuff to get those off. I wouldn't do it. It might ruin the plastic. But I think you can just sort of peel them off. They're not that bad, but I keep them on. I'm team sticker all the way. In fact, this one has 2 stickers. Tony, feast your eyes. It's a platinum, 2 stickers. That's double the normal number of stickers. Anyway. Yeah. Time to pick up the baby. See you later. Scott did your nib. Audrey did your wife's. Good. Oh, you both got fine cursive italics, huh? Nice. You can tell between soft, medium, fine, soft, medium. Yeah, I get it. You want that pen? Well, we can talk. I wonder if my other platinum has the thing on it. No, it doesn't have any stickers. Nope. I haven't actually used this one yet. Jim cleaned it for me. Yeah, how shiny it is. Pretty. But yeah, I keep my stickers on, so I don't know. No sticker? I like stickers. Carrying a 743, no case next to your keys. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Aqua makes it hard to type. I believe you. I believe you, because she's constantly eating your fingers. Because that's what birds do. Talk Black Pen Society? Who's the new knight? Oh! You know, I actually missed the knighting ceremony. I think I must have been out at dinner still. Dinner took a long time. Yeah, that's Eleanor. She's a good friend of mine. Ginny, you can find her on Instagram and such. She is awesome. I love Eleanor. And so good for her being a knight. Yeah, there was all kinds of fun Black Pen Society stuff that went on. Paula Reno gave a talk about, you know, how it started and all this kind of stuff. That's some lady from NYC. She is some lady from NYC. That's true. Yes. I think she might have already left by the time I found you on Sunday, Brian. Yep, that's it. Ginny from Tony there. That's her on Instagram. Go follow her. In fact, everybody go follow Ginny on Instagram. Give her a whole bunch of follows. Let's see if she says anything about it. But yeah, she's good. She started the Pin Shows After Dark thing. That was her. So if you see a Pin Show After Dark, she invented that. But she's really cool. I like her a lot. She goes to a lot of shows. Like, that's the way she gets away from. She's got kind of like a high pressure job in New York, and so she goes to a lot of shows. Not everyone, but a lot of them. Yeah, that's her vacation. She goes to pin shows. So, yep, you'll see her. Go say hi to Eleanor. I like her. They did a little bit of an auction for for somebody's pens. Somebody said they were Jim Rouse's pens, but they weren't. They were somebody else's that wanted Paula Arena to do that. She's been at every pen show you've ever been at. Cool. So she tries to go to all of them. Yeah. She can't go to all of them, but a lot. Yep. So yeah, good. Go follow her. I like that. That'll be fun. Throw her. They call this on Twitter a raid, or not Twitter, Twitch. They call it a raid. So everybody go follow Eleanor. That'll be fun. You can tell her why you're following her if you want, but you don't have to. Yeah, she goes to a bunch, which is, you know, that's good. So they were auctioning off some pens, which was fun. It was raining, so we couldn't go outside, and so Paul was like trying to give this talk in the bar, and there were like a bunch of people being loud in the bar behind us. That kind of stuff. So yeah, it was a cool show overall, I think. It felt to me a little bit slow on Saturday, but I think that's just in my head. It seemed like it was also plenty busy. Just it feels like it's been more hectic before. So I don't know, maybe it was just they like laid the ballroom out better. And so that I was working for Anderson Pens on Saturday, and so maybe it just wasn't as busy like right in front of me because the people across from us like weren't as I don't know, maybe they laid it out so they like staggered the masses, but who knows. I will say that there was a lot of griping about how the show went last year at DC. It was a bit of a mess. It was good this year. I mean, there were like some snafus or whatever, but they were normal pin show problems. Like, hey, I've only got one table and I thought I paid for two, and that kind of stuff. Eleanor got pinned. The photo on your Instagram. Good. Yeah, I'm glad. I missed it, which I was a little sad about, but so it goes. I actually went out to dinner on Saturday night with Scott Franklin and the Points of Distinction folks. If y'all don't know Points of Distinction, they used to be the distributor for Diplomat. Some shenanigans went down. They are no longer that distributorship anymore, and by shenanigans I just mean like they went with somebody else. Diplomat did. And so now they've got all kinds of products, so go check them out. But that's Hillary and Larry, and they're cool. Known them for ages. And we went to this place that I wasn't sure where to go because Audrey's like, I'm tired, I'm just getting room service, but I didn't want to pay for room service. So I hooked up with them. We were in the elevator. I was like, I'm gonna get some food somewhere, and they're like, come with us. And so we are going to the steakhouse, and they just found it on Yelp or something like that. And it was a steakhouse that was an Argentinian steakhouse next to a laundromat in a strip mall, kind of, I don't know, nearish to the show venue, but like not across the street or whatever. And it was actually really good. I got this thing, and also the menu didn't make clear what anything was. So everybody else had these massive steaks. Like the smallest steak on the menu was like 12 ounces, and most of them were like 18 or something. It was big. And they come out on scissor plates, and they bring mine out last, and it's like, it's steak, but it's cut up and mixed with peppers and onions and French fries, and then covered in some weird gravy of some kind. Yeah, there was chimichurri. It was pretty good. And it was kind of strange, but it was very good, actually. It was like disco fries, but high-class steak disco fries, basically. Usually have quality food from first-gen immigrants. Could have been. People there spoke almost zero English, and it wasn't the Spanish I was used to, so I'm guessing they were maybe Argentinian, but I don't really know. First time eating alley cats? Probably not, actually. And definitely not. These were not cats. This was steak, like from a cow. No cat has that much steak on them. I may have had cat tamales at some point as a youth, but that's another thing. So you're now hungry? Yeah, it's 5:45. Wow, I've been on for almost 2 hours. Strip ball needs to be slightly sketchy. Dude, it was sketchy AF. Like, very, very sketchy. In fact, it was so sketchy that we weren't... There were some members of our party who were like, maybe we should just go somewhere else. But the rest of us was like, no, let's give it a shot. And it was darn good. I mean, it's kind of expensive. It's, you know, Argentinian steakhouse, but it just happened to be in a sketchy strip mall. So, but it was really good. It's really good. I would recommend it, even though it was kind of weird. Yep. Yeah. I wish I could remember the name of the place, but I can't. So we'll see. But if you like, I don't know, Google around that area for Argentinian steakhouse, there probably aren't two. But yeah, Bijou, I think you'd be into it. Sounds like it is your speed for sure. For sure. Man, it looks like the live stream has actually been going real well here from the YouTubes. It's always a little surprising. According to my softwares here, I've got 0 dropped frames, which is kind of amazing. Greek dining found in BWI, slightly sketchy down the street from the hotel, but delicious. Yep, I believe it. Mike Massiama is going to be at San Francisco. Actually, I don't know, but I bet he would be. I mean, it's kind of local to him, so probably. Let me see if I can find the San Francisco list. I didn't ask him. He was at DC. It was good talking to Mike again. I really like that guy. San Fran. Here we go. Massiama's not going to be there. He had a family thing. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be there. Dinner tonight is a cheesecake that Franklin sent you from New York. Exchange for a homemade pen. I mean, he FedExed you a cheesecake? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, let's see who we've got here. Display capture. Yeah, so we've got over here sponsors: Wall Eversharp, Pen World, Peyton Street Pens, Straits Pens, and Rickshaw Bags. I'm psyched about that. I've actually never met Mark from Rickshaw. Exhibitors. This is a lot of exhibitors, y'all. Opus is going to be there. Opus Meechan. McCann. He's usually there. He makes cool pens. These were new at DC. Nice for cheesecake jealousy going on. That's hilarious. These were new at DC. Fig Boot got one of these. I didn't, but Fig Boot did. There's the thing. These are wooden pens. They're made in India. They're a little, like, they look nice. They're a little bit rough on the inside. I actually had kind of a, once I took it apart, because, I mean, I take things apart. I'm getting a hug from a cat, by the way. He's got a lot of New York food opinions. I bet he does. Anyway, I had trouble getting the converter back in, because I think the back of the pen is still a little bit rough. Figwood gets all the things because he asks for all the things. I don't like to ask for stuff, and so I get less stuff, but whatever. Tom and Hong are going to be there. Spiral Binding, I don't know who that is. Nicola Pang, that guy's going to be there. And Michael Sull and Regal, interesting. Lee Marink's going to be there. That's cool. He's a nice guy. Isaacson's going to be there. So if there's a... That means basically that if there is an auction, he'll buy all the pens. Yamamoto, I don't really know these people. Oh, Miroslav's going to be there. I think I know Miroslav. Dromgold's going to be there. That's cool. Rick Propus is going to be there. Cool. Yaffa, Sarge, the one-man pen show for real. Kenro, Arch. Greg Windig's going to be there. Desiderata, good. I haven't seen him in a bit. Luxury Brands, that's cool. Good Made Better, good. I'm glad Good Made Better is going to be there. Y'all go check out Good Made Better. They do the Penwell and some other things. The pen stand, the solo, that kind of thing. They're working on some other super secret things. But they're really nice folks. Who else? Franklin Christoph's going to be there, of course. Bittner, Toys in the Attic, Areno, ASC, Van S, Karas. Karas is going to be there, maybe in a real capacity. Carolina Pen Company. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he was coming. Sailor USA is going to be there. That's neat. Joel Hamilton. I haven't seen him in a little bit because he skipped DC. Brute Force. Yeah, all right. I don't know this guy, but these are some of his pens. I like that shape. I think it's interesting and cool. Pens for sale. Let's see what he's got. He does these interesting combinations of like metal and wood, which I think are pretty tight. Sometimes you beg. You don't ask for stuff either. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really my jam. And I got two of your pens. What? Is he good? Masubi will be there. Yep, for sure. I haven't said it yet, but yeah, he will be there. I'm going to probably miss his talk, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. It seems like they're not overly overpriced, so we'll see how it goes. Pen Tooling, Stylo Art's going to be there. That's always got cool stuff. Dan's going to be there. Kanalea's coming out. I didn't know that either. Kerno Bookbinding, I got to check out their stuff. It's weird that they have only a Facebook page, but what are you going to do? Pensbury Manor, Sid the Walnut Savarine. What is this? Pensbury Manor. I've never heard of that before, but you know, Sid's a cool guy. He's giving a talk Saturday morning at like 10 a.m. It's like literally the time the show opens. And since I'm working it, there's no way I can go. I don't see there's a way. Old school but worth the effort. Yeah, I've got a Kerno. Here's a Kerno right here. Of course, in bright orange leather. This thing is thick. Thick with 2 C's. Look at that leather. It's nuts. Sell one of the crazy magnet ones. You did sell one of the crazy magnet ones to somebody who's here in this chat room, or was. They got nice little pockets inside. One thing I think is that this could be, it could be I don't know, just slightly bigger, because these notebooks like barely fit in there, and anything else barely fits. Or maybe the elastic needs to be closer to the edge or something. I don't know. It needs to be just a tiny bit better, but whatever. He's also doing the After Dark. I'm not sure he knows about it. Nice. That makes sense. I have not been asked to do an After Dark. I'll have to talk to Lisa. Maybe she'll want me to, but we'll see what she's got. She tried to get me to do one in Chicago, but I had nothing with me. I was like, I don't know what you want. Story Supply notebook is sort of local. Oh, that's interesting. Am I in? I don't know. I mean, if there's a thing I need to do, or if there's a thing she needs me to do, I don't know what I would talk about, but I'd try to figure something out. She needs to let me know. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The weird thing about it is it being way out on the West Coast. I might be destroyed after the show, and that show looks like it's 12 hours long every day, 8 to 8. Whoa. That means that for me in Eastern time, that's 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and that's just when the show ends. So, I don't know. Let's see. We'll have to see. I'm not super psyched about the hours of this show, honestly. I think 8 hours is insane. It's... Now powers activate. Yeah, I'll be fine, except that I got to fly in probably on a red eye, and then who knows about flying out. I don't think Scott's gotten us tickets yet. Red Bull? Yeah, I'm going to be chugging something. You're worse off than me? That's your time zone, fool. If you're already on PST, yeah, right? Methamphetamines are your friends. Yeah, let's get some, yeah. Just get some meth. That seems fine. When does it start on Friday? 8 a.m. a.m. in the morning. What? And that seems like that's when it's open to vendors. And what time do you get up for work? You've got ridiculous work hours, but you picked them shits. That's on you. Not if you have ADHD, then meth puts you to sleep. I mean, I did take Adderall for a little bit. I haven't in years because I ran out and just haven't been to a doctor. But it didn't put me to sleep. It didn't make me all jazzy or whatever, but it didn't put me to sleep. So 7 a.m. Going a week early. I can't. Can't do it. Yeah, I teach. So that actually, I start class on Tuesday, and so I'll be leaving the Thursday after. Hopefully after class. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cut a class or something. Don't tell my boss. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, I can't go in early. Day after the show to PS2 for the show. Nice. 7 a.m. No, it's 3 hours. It's actually, I think it's 3 hours, right? Eastern? Thought it was. It's what, 3 o'clock there now? I thought it was 3 hours off. Maybe not. What do I know? But whatever. Still, it's 12 hours. Doesn't really matter. That's a lot. It's a lot of a day. We'll have to see how it goes. Although it is honestly a little bit mysterious on the schedule because it looks like 7 plus 3 equals 10. Oh, sure. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, well, it doesn't start until 8 is what I was thinking, but dealers and all access pass holders, it says 8 a.m., but I guess there's got to be set up. EST minus 3. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 3 p.m. That's what I thought. I thought it was, anyway, whatever. It's 3 hours from Central? That can't be right. That can't be right because it's almost 6. Here's my watch. Yeah, you're an hour over. But looking at this schedule, it's got like different sections. So dealers and all access pass holders 8 to 5, and then general admission. It seems like there are 2 general admissions: ballroom and grand salon. I don't know. Maybe it's only 8 to 5 and not 8 to 8. But then what's this thing? I don't even know. There is an auction. Whoa. And it's on Friday from 6:30 to 8:30. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand what's going on. Maybe it's only 8 to 5 or 10 to 5, which is less bad. But I don't actually know. You're already tired. Yeah, I get it. Has nothing pink hair dye again. That's not how she gets it into her head. Times on math is hard. I get it. Wait, you use vegetable dye? Or take T-Rex costume. Yeah, I heard you had that T-Rex costume in Atlanta, but you didn't break it out. Anna's a designer. I'm a philosopher. Neither of us do math. Grand Salon is a smaller room and it's open later. The main ballroom is only open till 5. So are there vendors in this Grand Salon thing? I don't understand. I don't know. Hopefully I can get away from the auction. Although, since some people are going to be there, I might not get anything, but who knows? Forgot to put it in your car. Well, that'll do it. Which Franklin Christoph has the largest section? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. Y'all keep talking. I mean, I assume you don't have to stay open the whole time, but still. Never seen a vegetable to color your hair. That's good. Well, the Panther 40 is a little bit over 11, depending on where you are. So that's probably the biggest. I don't have a 19, actually, a modern 19, but I think it's about the same. Let's see what it is on these. Oh, yeah. There is a comparison page, I think, that gives you all that information. 10 to 12.4. Actually, this one, if you hold it kind of far back, is 12.5 millimeters. So that's pretty thick. This is probably the biggest. So that's my guess. Anyway. Anyway, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes, but I am looking forward to it. The hours look kind of murdery, but what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? Prototype, extinguisher. I'm looking at brute force pens still. Look at this thing. Look at that. The Distinguished Gentleman. I mean, it's a ballpoint or whatever, and that sucks, but what are you going to do? I think these are the ones I like, and unfortunately, of course, they're the most expensive. But look at that thing. Hot. Anyway, there's that. 2-hour live stream. Yeah, it kind of has been, huh? See, there's nobody here to tell me not to, so I'm gonna do what I want. So I took the minions to dinner. All right. See you later, Angel. Thanks for stopping in for 2 hours. There's visiting in the morning and the PM, but there's a lull in the mid-afternoon. Practicing his endurance. I've done pin shows before. It's fine. I've done long pin shows before too. It's fine. It just seems like it's gonna be tiring. We'll see. That can be a distinguished gentleman after 12 hours. Yeah. Well, you know. I don't know. People joke that I'm still smiling at the end of the day, and that's weird, but I'm a happy guy mostly. Mostly. That's what alcohol is for. Yeah, that's the way you go. You don't eat all day, and then you go get drunk immediately. That's how it goes. I guess I won't be able to bring alcohol with me. I don't know. I guess you can fly with booze, but I'm not gonna have much room. I'm gonna save my liquid allowance for I don't know, ink or something probably. I hear that somebody is gonna have a bunch of cool inks, so I'll have to get some of those. Picture of your cheesecake and food. All right, let's take a look at this cheesecake. Am I in the food channel? F. I'm not in the food channel. That's not very much cheesecake. Is that all he sent you? There's some lactate. Ah, here we go. Some wine. Oh, there's more cheese. This must be more cheesecake over here. Some cheesecake. Lactate, fast acting, dope. So, here's the question: is it the best? Is it the best? 2-hour live stream is 11 p.m. Well, I have an emergency banana. I know there was that banana thing, but coffee and a catheter. Here's the other weird thing about pin shows, and maybe Anna can back me up on this. I don't know about you, Anna, but I never go and pee during a pin show either. Like, I forget to drink and all the other things. I just never leave the table. Coffee and a catheter. It's pretty freaking good. Is it worth a pen good? You have a free checked bag? Yeah, I don't know what mine's going to be. Shower time before party time. Enjoy your party. Enjoy your party. I'm glad it's good. San Francisco has a coffee station in the lobby? That's good. Drink water, then you're dehydrated, then you don't have to pee. That's right. The stadium buddy. Yeah, I try to drink water, but I don't know, I forget mostly. I forget to eat unless somebody reminds me. It's a whole thing. I'm going to join this food channel. Now I've got entirely too many channels in my Slack. Once a year. Oh, all right, cool. Good deal. That's good. Sorry, I was looking at the food channel. Currently at Shea Sarah, party of one plus Aqua knitting pen wraps. Bring local gin for Anna. Gross. Big benefit of the Colorado show 5,000 sea level. Yeah, it does. Also, I had a headache the whole time, and I didn't sleep because of those stupid trains. I don't know. I had a bad time at the first Colorado pin show I went to. Oh, the every 15-minute trains were brutal. Fire off the grill. Go enjoy some grilling. It's a pretty decent day for grilling outside here. Trains put you to sleep. They do not put me to sleep. Oh, Audrey didn't even notice. I still have the earplugs that I found in the room. Like, they started leaving earplugs in the room because they knew it was garbage, but it was rough. Yeah, 5,000. There was not enough air, constant headaches, dehydrated all the time because there's no water in the air. Ugh, Colorado. I don't know. I don't know. Looks like y'all are arranging some kind of party here. I don't know what's going on here. Love the light rail though. Worth it? Maybe. I don't know. I just don't like listening. It wasn't a light rail. This was a full-on heavy rail, and it was honking its dumb train horn all the time. To descend 2,000 feet to get to the, ugh. And your husband's a runner? How does he run? There's no air. I don't know. I'm a flatlander from sea level, so I don't have lungs for that. I am pro air and anti extreme altitudes. The highest I've been to is probably like around, he runs at 10,000 feet. That's too many feet. That's like way too many feet. Whoa, Clipsy, goodness. 13,000 feet. That's too many feet. Let's see. What's the highest I've been? The highest I've been is 11,043 feet. The reason I know that is because that's the top of Telescope Peak. And that is in Death Valley. That's the highest I've been. So, you know. Laying in the snow on the equator is fun. That sounds weird. Audrey had to do some weirdo hazing thing when she crossed the equator in a boat. Has anybody else ever heard of that sort of thing? Because I have not. She claims it's normal. I think her shipmates were just messing with her. Oof. In Death Valley. Yeah, it's interesting because it's actually like the greatest disparity in elevations between the top of Telescope Peak, which is the highest in that range, and the bottom where they have the salt flats is well below sea level. So that's kind of an interesting thing. But yep, that's the highest I've been. Never crossed that in a boat. You have to appease Neptune. She said Davy Jones. You have to appease Davy Jones is what she was telling me. Some mountain in the Alps. I mean, that sounds cool. Yeah, Death Valley was a weird trip, actually, because Death Valley is kind of a weird place. But it is pretty. I mean, there's a lot of sand. There's a lot of rocks. There's no trees. Until you get to Telescope Peak, and then it becomes snowy, because you're at, 11,000 feet and change. So, and then it stops snowing, I think, because it's too high, or some weird thing. I don't know. I don't know mountain facts. I'm, like I said, a flatlander. Whoa, polywog shellback. You've heard about this, Rez. Okay. I guess it's a real thing. Because that's what she told me, too. Mauna Kea. Nice. I have a Mauna Kea right here. I'm on top of it. Okay, that was my joke. You almost died, though. Yikes. Fun fact to tell Alex on Jeopardy. Oh, that's right. You were on Jeopardy. I totally missed that. I got to find that episode somehow. I've only seen the ocean on the trip out there. Not too well traveled. Nice. Yeah. Did you win? Because I haven't seen it yet. Under 500 feet? Yeah, I've probably all my life under 500 feet, except for like the time I went. Well, I've been on a couple of mountains, I guess, but not much. Yeah, how did Jeopardy go? Spoiler, I don't win. Has it aired yet? I think it aired a while ago, right? I remember you putting something like that on one of those things. Almost won. Here's a picture of Sarah in the snow on the equator. Yep, there you go. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it aired July 10th. Yeah, crap. I missed it. One of these days I'll see it, I guess. And I'll be like, I know that person. is on the YouTubes. I wonder how I can find it. Let's see. July 10, 2018. Hey, there it is. All right, that's good enough. July 11th. Let's see if this is in English. Is this the whole thing? It is. All right, cool. I found it. Neat. Bosses on Jeopardy. She also did not win. Oh, good gosh, when they pop back up. Yeah, this is on Daily Motion. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But Jeopardy Grand Champion. That does sound... That's a very particular kind of intelligence there. Rewell, I also recognize that I don't know your actual name. Are you Becky, Doug, or Wes? Because... I don't know. Oh, a volcano. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. An Ecuador. That sounds fancy. Is Becky. Cool. Well, at the moment I'm looking at, you're ahead. So, there you go. All right. Yeah, I don't think we've met, have we? Probably not. If we did, it would have probably been in Colorado. You said that was kind of where you were around. But, yeah, I'll check that out. Neat. It's kind of hard to catch this in YouTube or whatever, or in reruns, because they don't have names. So, real good up to at the end. Yeah, that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that final Jeopardy question would be like. Turkey is the world's largest producer of these fruits. Interesting. Anyway, I will check that out. That's cool. It's always fun to see people you know on the Jeopardies. I feel like I have another friend who was on Jeopardy, but I don't remember who it was. Maybe somebody I worked with? I don't know. That's a big mountain you got there, Bijou. Big old mountain. Big old Shellback ceremony. You know about this thing too, Andrew? I do not. Getting more social. That's good. Having the pizza delivery. Actually, Audrey's still taking a nap, so I haven't gotten one of those yet. We'll see. Shellback ceremony. This is a thing people know about, huh? I always figured they were just hazing her. I do. I do have a pizza pouch. This will not fit all my pizza, but it is where the money will come from. I think I have enough in here for pizza. Maybe. It looks like a lot, but it's all once. So, yeah. Anyway. I'm going to be able to save it for the next pen show. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. My chat only goes back so far, unfortunately. Hey, all once pizza money. Look, I'd be lying if I said I didn't like go to my room and make it rain, because I thought that would be funny. It's not actually all ones. Somebody gave me a $2 bill, which is funny. Pizza delivery tipping fund? Yeah, I can definitely tip people out of it. That's for sure. Hey, Andrew or Anthony or whoever from earlier on, if you're still here, hit me up. Are you imagining pizza strippers? Pizza strippers. That's got to be a thing, right? There's got to be some strip club that has that. Pizza drag queens is more fun. Maybe for you. I don't know. There's got to be some strip club out there that has like a pizza buffet. That's got to be a thing. It's got to be a thing. I don't know. Oh, refrains from looking at pizza strippers. Your wife will walk in right then. That's what'll happen. Pepperoni jokes. Nope, we're not going to make those. We're not going to make those jokes. Although they would be good jokes. Let's see this. I gotta change places here. Bring my water to the forefront. There's the fruit that's the same color as Anna's hair. Look at that. Right there. You thought there wasn't one. No, that's an aberration of nature. Goodbye. I'm just kidding. Weird. I brought it back on my screen, but it's not going... Apparently I killed it. Wait, view... There we go. Well, Bijou, now the world will never know about the eggplant pizza. I got this water at my aunt's place, and it's spring water, and it tastes weird. Like that stuff they sell as spring water in a grocery store. You like eggplant on pizza? I don't know. I think it would make it really soggy, wouldn't it? I mean, I like eggplant just fine, but you gotta be careful what vegetables you put on a pizza because they get soggy pretty easily. Sometimes I make them soggy just from the amount of olives I'll put on them, or banana peppers or something. Oh, well, I'm not gonna do that. That sounds hard. I still have a cat on my desk, by the way. This is what's going on down here. I've never had artichokes on pizza, but I believe it. I like an artichoke. I actually grew up eating those artichoke leaf things. My mom would like dip them in mayo. I've always hated mayo though, so that was like you kind of pull the meat off of your teeth. It was weird. Salt the eggplant, pop in the microwave on top of some coffee filters for a few minutes. Dehydrates them real good. Interesting. Can you do that with tofu? Does that work with tofu too? Never tried it. Bacon and artichoke white pizza. Interesting. I don't know. I don't like a white pizza that much, but I would try bacon and artichoke. That sounds good. My favorite, I think my favorite pizza of all time is probably bacon and green olive. I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I want to find a better way to press tofu or get the water out of tofu, but salt and dehydrating them in a microwave with coffee filters might work. Usually I put them, I like wrap it in something and I'll put them on like, put them between cookie sheets and just pile books on top of the cookie sheets to mash the water out of them. But that takes hours, and who's got that kind of time? So maybe I'll try that sometime. I don't know. Probably just ruin it and have like real salty tofu and wet coffee filters, and that's it. New method, yeah. That's the only method I've ever seen. But maybe there's something. You know, I kind of like tofu, Tony. It's pretty good. Old college textbooks. Yeah, that's pretty much what I use, actually. Yeah. Or reams of paper. I've got a bunch of reams of paper, so. Yeah, I mean, tofu by itself is kind of lame, but it tastes like whatever you put on it. And it has the texture of scrambled eggs, and I like scrambled eggs. So, you know, whatever. It's not my favorite not meat protein, but it's pretty good. I'm a big seitan fan. It's really good. I'm a fan. Or just like TVP of some kind. I don't even know what that's made of. Probably peas or something. But I dig it. Oh. I totally forgot about a thing. Goodness. Who you put with? Okay, cool. This. Joey Feldman, who is a great artist, it turns out, who I haven't met. This is another thing I'm looking forward to doing at San Francisco, is meeting Joey Feldman. He made this very cool illustration of Jim Rouse, and he is selling them in 12 by 16 prints for $50, and the proceeds will go for Jim's grandkids, and well, his grandkids, his kids. So if you haven't, if that's the thing you might think you might like to get, he's taking this down today. So get over there very soon, I would say, if you want a Jim Rouse illustration. This is at joeyfeldman.com. Go check that out because it is real cool. Just, I mean, it's beautiful. I think they have the original at Franklin Christoph, or will, but anyway, go check that out. It's really good. Jim was a good dude. $50 is, I mean, it's kind of expensive or whatever, but all the profits go to Jim's grandkids, and that's what Jim kind of lived for. So go get that if you haven't already. I think it's worth the cost, certainly to me. So I also ordered one. Yeah, Tony was really on it. I was out of town, I think, or something, and almost forgot it. So I ordered mine actually Monday. So $50 is cheap for a Joey print. That's kind of what I thought. I was actually a little bit worried that it was going to be too expensive, but $50 is fine. You know. So go do that. Go and get yourself 5 hours left. I don't know any. When did you put this down? You put this down 4 hours ago. Here it is on Instagram. 5 hours left. Posted 4 hours ago. So that means you've probably got about an hour. So go do that if you want to. So, yep. Also, I met some of Jim's grandkids. They seem like good kids. So, what is going on here? DC Comics Racing. Why are you just saying beef over and over again? I mean, yay for beef, I guess. Team pork. Audrey doesn't eat pork, so I don't get all that much pork, but I do like it. I'm actually a big chicken fan. Yeah, there are very few things I don't eat. I don't like cucumbers. I don't like Brussels sprouts. What else? That's about it. Maybe they are hungry. Team beef. It's cool, man. You do you. You do you. Team chicken, woo woo. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also like on team, I don't know, bread. If I had to pick one of these things, I'd probably pick bread. Like if there's like one thing I won't give up, it's probably bread. Which is why I don't do keto, which is why I'm this shape and stuff. Beef is a one true meat. Team sheep? No. There's no way. Nobody is team sheep. No way. Team bread is the best team. Oof, I don't know. Garlic bread? Yeah, I mean, I think that's an offshoot of bread. Team omnivore? Yep. I'll eat anything except for veal. Veal's the only thing I have like a moral conviction against very strongly. I think we all ought to eat less meat, but you know, I don't do veal. If the torture is part of the goodness, I'm kind of out of that. It's not my jam. Not my jam. Anti-team sheep. I just don't think anybody's team sheep. I mean, lamb is fine, but really? Well, look at you, growing your own sheeps. Yeah, no, I've had lamb too. I'm fine with it. Sheep also make good cheese, so you know. I grew up eating lamb actually. That was the thing that was pretty common for whatever reason. Kiwis and the Welsh are members of Team Sheep. Yeah, that could be. I would believe it. You probably have a lot of that there. Do you like the texture of veal? I don't like the torture of veal, which is what makes the texture. So I think we're on the same page. But yeah, sheep is kind of a weird thing to be like. That's your team. But that's cool. You do you. Let 1,000 flowers bloom. I don't care. Either way, it's cool with me. Oh, I did get one other ink actually that I didn't say anything about that. And that's this. This is Shikiori Yanaga. Come on, focus on this. Obviously, this is the only thing you should focus on. There. Which is really good. I actually already reviewed this one. It's a little expensive, but I liked it so much I decided I had to get a bottle of it. So I have a Shikiori bottle. I mean, it's super common. I don't think it's weird. It's just... I mean, it's not nearly as common as... It's got a very specific taste, sheep. The Down Unders. How are the Blackstone inks holding up? You know, I haven't used one in a while, actually. But I think they're probably fine. Yeah, I'd probably eat a person. One with the right, reasons or whatever. Team Long Pig. All right, we skewed into cannibalism somehow. It only took 2 hours and 20 minutes to skew straight into cannibalism. So do you mean mutton? Yeah, mutton's sheep. Yep. Team Hannibal Lecter. I mean, I don't know if he's that specific. Also, Hannibal like murdered people, and I think that's very different from just eating them. Mutton is great. I like it too. It's just it's very specific, depending on their GPA. Yeah. Yep. Good old mutton. I didn't know you raised sheep, Rez. What do you do, man? What do you do? I didn't know you lived in a place where you could raise sheep. I kind of pictured you out like in the city somewhere. I don't know. Hoggart? I've never even heard of that. You said sourced ethically. You asked an ethics professor and everything. Yep. You live in West Virginia. Oh. Oh. Do y'all have hill folk in West Virginia? In Tennessee, we had hill folk. Like, that was the most interesting group of people to work with. For sure. Age between lamb and mutton. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I never heard of that. Whoa, what's on my face? Like a zit. Your teeth says you're not a native. Oh, man. Clipsy just helped me type some things. Thanks. Somebody's going all the way back to ink. Thank you, EM. Anchor. Is it anchor? To an American ear, sounds like a bit like the word incur, said rapidly. Anchor. Anchor. Alright. Neat. Thanks. Renault. Going back on topic. I don't bring topics to this thing. Y'all bring topics to this thing, not me. I can't be bothered. Oh, I do have a fun thing. Did I try that new notebook Fig Boot just published? I don't know. What did he just publish? Let me go and look at Fig Boot's channel right quick. Oops. What was it? Was it the one, the hand-bound one from Spain or whatever? Because if so, then I have seen it. I haven't tried it. Fig Boot. I wish these things in my sideline here were actually in some kind of order that made any darn sense. I follow too many people, I guess. I got like 74 subscriptions or something, which maybe not as, maybe isn't that many, but all right, I guess I gotta search. All right. Fig Boot's up to 11,000 subs. That's a good number of subs for a fountain pen channel for sure. GLP, the author notebook. No, never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. No, I did the Levan Solar. It's still flexible. I've been out of town for a while, so I haven't actually been on YouTube much. Here's the here's what he's talking about. Let's see. Find a piece that's what? Huh, GLP creations, Tomoe River. Nope. I am not familiar. That's why he gets all this stuff. Well, he asked for it. They do make Oxblood, that's true. Another 68 paper book. Oh, that's cool. YouTubeception. That's right. Watching YouTube on YouTube. Have someone like him? Cool. I think Tony has a whole room that's devoted to shelving notebooks that he doesn't tell his wife about. He also keeps his backpack collection in there. A window in your windows. Yo, dog, I heard you like windows. Dots and lines look cool because they are stipples. Oh, so they're poked in? That's cool. Oh, it looks like it's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll check these out. Why not? Why not? Secret room. That's right. Secret room, indeed. Yep. Yeah, so, let's see. I have some... yeah, I hear the 52 does sheen more than the 68, actually. That's the thing I've heard. I don't know why, but I have heard that. I think Daryl told me that. Or told the room that, and I was listening or something. Yeah. Whoa, I made the chat disappear, sorry. Oops. Secret tunnel. Right. Uh-oh, what did I do? I broke it. Somebody say something. I gotta make sure the chat comes back after I click the wrong thing. Secret tunnel for Atlanta, yeah. There's a home reno. I have no room secret otherwise. See, now's the time to put in a secret room, actually, Tony. You can probably just slip one in. A room. Uh-oh. Yeah, I broke the chat. Good job, Mike. Well done. Moo. Alright, good. I think I brought it back. Yeah, cool. Alright. It's not going to push any more buttons. Yeah, definitely put in a secret room. Make some, like, weird way to open it or something. I don't know, like, I don't know, you pick up a pen and it opens the room or something. I think you should get one of those. I would, but there's actually companies that'll build, like, secret bookcase doors and all kinds of stuff into your house. I just can't figure out a place in my house where I could put one of those and it wouldn't be immediately obvious, is the problem. Because I want one of those. I think it would be dope, but I don't know where to put it. I don't know. Secret cubby should suffice. If you have as many notebooks as Tony has, you're going to need more than a secret cubby. That's for sure. It's going to be some kind of big thing. Let's see what these notebooks cost. He's got an Amazon link. $27. Goodness. Is that for two or is that just for one? That's a little expensive. What is this for? Doesn't even tell me. A5-ish notebook, 68 pages. Has 192 pages. I don't know, man. Seems like you should get a hippo for that. Secret warehouse. Yeah, that's right. Dry all over that closet behind me. Yeah, right. Then I would. Yeah, I could do that, I guess. I'd have to raise the whole thing out. I don't know. Add 0 rooms. Renault, I think you're a little behind. Yeah, no, I think this probably isn't. We decided probably this is a brand called Sumi and not actual Sumi ink. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. $27. I mean, you can pretty much get a hippo for that. And hippo looks like it's about twice as big. So I don't know. 192 pages. I don't know if that means like if they're counting each side of a page. I don't know. I got to look at Figboot's review, obviously. But yeah, it sounds pricey. But it is kind of a lot of Tomoe River, and that's, you know, hippo's $40. Yeah, and this is like 30, and it's half as big. So I don't know, 7 C's. Yeah, hippo's $40. This is $27.99. So for another $10, you get about twice as much paper. I don't know. Whatever, man. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. So, all right. It has been 2.5 hours, making this my longest live stream. Thanks for hanging in with me for it. And I think I'm gonna call it a night. And I don't know, maybe see if I can wake Audrey up and get some pizza because I am kind of hungry. I only had a granola bar for lunch, and I planted plants, and I worked out today, trying to get swole for the channel, you know. So pages of numbering showed 92 on the first page to 96 sheets. Yeah, well, Hippo's like 50 pages or 500 pages. Money is no object. Yeah, go on. 100 sheet ream of Kokyo. Oh yeah, is that you that had the A5? That's fun. Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out. It's been fun. Enjoy the pizza. It's on the slow boat right now. Oh, I see. I've actually had some Kokyo in my Amazon cart for a very long time. Let's see if it's still there. What size did I end up? I think I put A5. Oh, I got A4. It's 500 sheets of A4. It's only $20. It's not too bad. Insomnia. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see it until after I left. Yeah, I hope you get 500 sheets because that should be a ream. Anyway, whatever. You found us $5? Well, that's dope. $5 for a fifth of the. That's about right. that's about right. Because this is $20 for 500 sheets, so seems about right. Anyway, thanks very much for hanging out with me today. Clipsy says thanks as well. She's right here. She's been hanging out the whole time. And I will see y'all next week. Hopefully I'll have some cool reviews up soon. And I know what's probably going to be next. And then a couple after that. So we got some stuff. Got some pad glue. Make your own A5. That sounds like a cool idea. Hi, Clipsy. I know I woke you up. Good morning. So thank you very much for hanging out with me for the last 2.5 hours. I'm going to call it a day.